this weekend.
Oh, absolutely. And really all summer. I mean, we're just kind of in the dog days of summer now. But what we're looking at is a blue sky overhead temperature of 87 degrees. And y'all, these are very similar numbers to yesterday at this point. And yesterday we made it to about 101. The wind still out of the southwest. The southwesterly wind generally helps pull in slightly drier air. Slightly drier air warms up faster, and that's what allows us to get that extra degree or two in the afternoon, but really puts us over the edge. So that's why we'll make it to 100 today with that southwest wind at about 10 to 20. A lot of sunshine. Heat index near 103. A high near 99 on Saturday. 10% coverage of rain. 96 on Sunday. 40% coverage of rain. Yes, we are talking weekend rain chances, and it's not for everyone, but for today we make it to about 96 degrees around 2, and by then it'll feel like the triple digits. 100 degrees for the actual temperature. It's going to feel like the triple digits all afternoon, so make sure to plan on that. And we're holding on to some of this heat overnight. 100 expected in McKinney today, Dallas and in Greenville, 101 in Fort Worth, about 98 in Denton. But look at what happens here the next several days. Those temperatures drop on Monday, 93, 92 on Tuesday. This is technically cooler than what's considered normal for this time of the year, and it all has to do with those weekend rain chances. Heat index, by the way, still close to about 100 on any given afternoon. About 40% coverage on Sunday, but 20% coverage on Monday, and that's all ahead of our next system. So this is what it could look like. Saturday looks rain-free, but Saturday afternoon, we could see an isolated shower, maybe a pop-up thunderstorm. Most of us will stay completely dry. It's not really until Sunday that we see slightly better rain coverage. So this is Sunday morning, rain-free across North Texas, but we'll be watching this cluster moving in from Oklahoma. Outflows from that could help pop up some showers and thunderstorms Sunday afternoon. That's around 5. About 40% of the area sees the scattered rain. Notice how scattered it is. This is not something that's going to be widespread. This is not going to be a washout of a weekend, but we'll be watching additional rain chances come Monday. This is around 7 in the morning as that front works its way in. About 20% coverage for areas in DFW. Higher coverage to the south, and that holds true through Tuesday with only about 10% coverage for us. We could pick up about 1/4 of an inch, and it's again not going to be a uniform or widespread rain event. Higher rain totals well towards the southeast though, where that front stalls and provides for not only higher rain coverage but more rain opportunity anywhere from the Texas Hill Country, central South Texas into the Gulf Coast. That's where we're looking at 2 to 4 inches of rain through early next week. If you're spending any time outside today, our allergen count looks like this: fungus at a moderate, grasses and weeds all at a low count. And something else we're looking for in our air is dust. Saharan dust has made it into North Texas. Where you see the light blue color, that's a very light plume. There is more though across areas of South Texas and in the Texas Gulf Coast. This generally brings hazy afternoon skies, colorful sunrise and sunsets, lower air quality unfortunately, and allergy-like symptoms. So if you're feeling a pressure headache today, the dust could be to blame. So what we're looking at is this actually continuing, but there is a much larger plume coming off of that African coastline, trekking 5,000 miles across the Atlantic and eventually working its way into the Gulf. This is going to limit tropical activity, but for us, this keeps it in the area through the weekend. But look at what models are showing early next week. You see that really bright color? That's additional plume moving in, additional dust working its way into the state. So we'll have to look for more of that Saharan dust next week. The thing that could help though is that rain, and of course that rain also helps those temperatures. Highs in the low 90s. Look at that 92 on Tuesday. That is a treat for July. Morning lows right around upper 70s, close to 80 degrees. Overall, just looking a lot like July here the next couple of weeks, Kara.
Thank you, Mariel. Let's give you a live look out in Weatherford. Okay, yeah, it looks hot.